Hey everybody, Jason here. This is going to be the walkthrough of all of my harmonicas and what's up with them. So I'm going to give you the lowdown. I got a lot of harmonicas. Let's get right into it. So first of all, this is my case here, the one that I'm using now. My wife took this old Hetrick case and it was like dilapidated and it was falling apart, and she pasted all these cigar bands on there and then shellacked it. It now weighs a ton. So anyway, this is like my travel case, because I can put it in my backpack and get on the plane, and I don't have to carry two things. So let's take a look at the harmonicas. This goes there. Okay, so they are all mostly marine bands. I'm with Hohner. First of all, the Hohners are a little easier to work on. They don't. I'm in love with Hohners. I started on Hohners and stuff, and you know, Joe Falisco and Joe Spires and Richard Slay and Jimmy Gordon and all those guys, you know, customized Hohners. So I've been playing them most of my life anyway. The Marine Band is really my go-to. My favorite is to have the Special 20 cover plates on the Hohner. These are Rocket, but they're the same thing. The non-vented, but I have to drill them specially, you know, to get them on there. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. Let's take a look at the harps. So I try to keep two of each key. I organize them chromatically. Okay, so that's how it goes. So there's a couple of G's here. This is a G. I'm pretty sure this one here is just a regular Blue Moon G. By regular, I mean customized by Tom Halchak. You can see it has the engraving. A lot of my harmonicas have that engraving on it. You can get that too, and you can even pick your own font, and whatever your name is, you can have Tom Halchak from Blue Moon put that on there. Okay, so there's a couple of marine bands. They play great. So this is another Halchak, a flat marine band with a red Corian comb. This one had like a phenolic resin comb. I like that a lot. I really like, despite being such a crazy guy, I really like the calm, traditional kind of look, the wood look. But the red is kind of cool because there's this picture of Sonny Boy and his comb looks red, so that's kind of cool. This is this very special harmonica. This is the first harmonica Joe Spires ever made for me way back in the early 2000s. I painted the little snake on there and put the jewel in the eye in the middle. And it's a marine band. I put Tom Halchak covers on it. And that's a Mark Lavoie comb. And Mark at that time, way back then, was making combs for Joe Spires. So I've had this harp since the early 2000s. It's still in tune. It's been tuned up. A couple of reeds have been replaced. And that's what I'll do. When a harp goes bad, I'll just replace the reed. There's a Marine Band Deluxe with a beautiful wooden phenolic resin comb from Tom Halchak. Here is a gorgeous Marine Band. It needs to be cleaned up a little, with a brass comb. Just awesome. Tom is always in high demand for these brass combs. I don't care what anybody says, they do sound a little different. Here's the brass comb. Here's the wooden one. Here's the brass one. So, you know, I'm pretty sure you can hear that. You know, people say that there's no audible difference. Well, I don't know. Gorgeous traditional looking marine band with a nice wooden comb from Tom Halchak also. I like Tom's combs the best. They're always flat. This one has silver cover plates from Black Rock Harmonicas. And it's a Corian comb. It's a B flat with a you know, really, really nice silver cover plates. You can get those from Black Rock Harmonicas. Since they're a little thicker, it has a mellower sound. Here's the regular marine band cover plates. It almost sounds like they're closed, and they're not. C harps, I like to have a lot of C's. This is the one with the special 20 covers. That's my favorite kind of Hohner. Marine band with special 20 closed side covers with the beautiful brace. Tom will give you these braces, and you can put them in or have him put them in for your harp. I got a bag of them. I like to keep a golden melody. I like the equal temperament tuning. Same tuning as a regular harp, just every note is perfectly in tune with each other. So the chords don't sound as good, but the single notes sound great. Still love golden melodies. That was my first Hohner that I got really into. More C's, ears with the black cover plates, right? So these powder coated cover plates, they do mellow the sound out a little bit, and on top of that, your mouth slides over them and they never rust. And you notice that Tom coats both the inside and outside of the cover plate. That's so important because that means no rust, man. No rust, people, ladies and gentlemen and ferrets. These ones will rust eventually, especially you get down in New Orleans and Key West, right? This one needs a brace, right? They need braces. They all need braces. I need to do that. Here's a marine band, C sharp, okay, D flat, whatever. Green, not my favorite color comb. More traditional, right? There we go. That's looking good. There's that brace. Look at that. And then it's got my name in that papyrus font. D. Low D, right there. This one had some attention from Richard Slay, right? Check it out. Beautiful, beautiful. Another D, little D, crossover, brace and everything. I like them high harps. I don't know why everybody hates them. All right, another little E flat there. There's an E. I actually play a lot in B with several bands. No brace, missing a brace, need to do that. There's another E with the special 20 covers. Yeah, you're right. See, it's a pain in the butt. I gotta drill through there to get the old covers, or I gotta drill the special 20 covers to meet the marine band spec. Here's a low F with the brass. Yeah. There's another regular low F marine band. Yeah. How do people not like that little cute little squeaky sound? It's so gorgeous. The coveted low F sharp, right? Who wants a regular F sharp? Yeah, man, this one also had a little attention from Richard Slay. Yeah, very nice. And, you know, it's been through both hands. It's been through Tom Halchek and Richard. Okay, so that's the main harps, okay? Now, here's where I work, y'all, right? Look at that. I got the tuner on there. Free online tuner. Just Google free online tuner. All right, so over here, this. See this golden melody? You guys have seen this in so many videos, okay? This is my main harp. This is what I play all day. It's a C golden melody. It's barely been customized. I did some work on it. Tom did some tuning to put it in just, or close to just, you know, very compromised just, right? This is what I play on. It's basically, it's pretty close to stock. I did some work on the action eventually, but I didn't for a long time. So why? Why is this one my main one? Well, it's mellow, it sounds nice, it's good on the microphone right there. but also, you know, it's just like, it's kind of like a handicap. It's not my best harp. It doesn't play the best. So if I can get good on this one, when I go to the other ones, it's great. But also, I just love it. I've just spent so much time. It's got mojo in it, major mojo. And it's in C. And as I get better at music, it's important for me to think not just what's the one blow, what's the two blow, where's the one, the major third, the third, but where's C, G, A, B, where are all these notes, right? So having no sharps or flats on a C harp really helps me to think a little bit better. So here's the other ones. So now these ones here, this one I just got done working on. Check this out. It's a gorgeous red comb, right? A harp from Tom, okay? But check this out. Look at how big that back is. I really opened that sucker up wide. Man, I'll tell you, it makes a difference to open them up, right? This thing is... So if I were to play a regular A, even the brass one, right? Here's the open cover plates, right, with the Corian comb. That's so big, I don't even know if it barely fits in the case. It's opened up so wide. It's awesome, man. I love that thing. All right. Anyway, oh, this is a special one right here. Okay, so this is it looks like a regular G Golden Melody, okay, but it obviously has a tom comb on it. But I got it off of eBay with a Falisco, and I think Joe worked on this harp. All right. I think it's got Falisco's signature in the inside from like 91 or something like that. Like, yeah, crazy. Here's a gorgeous little marine band with special 20 covers, a black Corian comb, and gold powder coated covers. It's a little mellow. All right, what else we got here? There's a nice C that it's starting to rust a little bit. That's why that powder coat is good. Okay, yeah, nice C, plays great. Gorgeous B flat with special 20 covers, Corian comb. Just sweet as all get out. Here's a stock E flat marine band, special 20 that I opened the back on, you know, didn't do the best of jobs. You can see some little dents and stuff. Actually, it looks pretty good to me. And I just set the action, right? So it's the same. All I did is just change the offset on the reeds, no embossing. No nail polish, no nothing, no embossing. No, you can hear there. Hear that clicking sound? Little dab of nail polish at the base of the reeds will fix that. So over here, this is my little travel, go to the gig thing. This thing is the thing I got off of eBay that had the 3 harps that I think Falisco worked on. Definitely one, or definitely two. 2 had his signature in it. It looks kind of grungy, and I like that. I'll just put this in my pocket so I don't look weird going to somebody else's gig, you know, with harps like, hey, I'm gonna play. All right, these are like extra screws and stuff. Okay, so this is my travel case, right? So this over here, this is how much I work here. This over here is my road case. So when I'm on the road, I bring this one. I put more harps in it. I can store little knickknacks. All right. I can have an extra mic instead of just one mic. You know what I mean? Because normally I just dropped my mic. No, Jovi. All right, anyway, normally my mic will sit right in there, right? But here I can have 2, okay? And this case is like strong, man. I got this thing off of eBay. It's $50. I've had it forever. This has been my case for years. It's got these big things. So this is what I bring on the road. First of all, this is small, and also it's nice, and I don't want it to get damaged. And also it's small, which is good, but that also means it's easier to lose. It's hard to lose this thing. And it got wheels. So when I'm when I'm rolling around, I can just put it right there like that, slide the handle out, boom, dun, dun, dun. I can even put my pedal board right there on that when I'm walking down Bourbon Street or Frenchman Street, and I carry my pedal board, my amp in my other hand, I'm good to go. It's everything, right? Look at this one. It's all rusted out, right? Rounded and everything. Marine band from the one and only David Payne. There's a blast from the past. West Virginia in the house, right? So these are like, you know, spare harmonicas for emergencies. Yeah, some extra spare parts here. Here's my tools and like some extra covers that I'm trying to fit on and stuff. And tuning if I ever need to tune anything. That's what I was doing here. I was tuning harps, just using the tuner off the thing. This is like my box of spare parts. We'll clean up together. These are some stickers for the keys that Dennis Grindling gave me. Here's some more, some silver ones. Extra cases, extra combs, extra screws. They need to go back over the other side. All right, over here, some spare tools. Here is an awesome thing. Richard Slay sent me these custom tools that he made for me. They're amazing. They work really good. If I really need to customize a harp, I jump in here. Great stuff. Here's a brand new Pentaharp in the box, right? We'll open that up another day. So over here is some really special stuff. There's my first business card from when I was like 17 years old. Idaho area code from when I was at college. I was in college early because I got my GED and then went to college before my class graduated. Some Saint stuff, lots of Saints, who dat, we dat, all that. Down here, these are harmonicas that belong to Paul DeLay. All right, now there's no certification of that, but it's true. They were Paul DeLay's. I got them from a friend of Paul's. Here's a cool harp. It's already rounded. Came rounded from back in the day, a Sousa harp, right? This is a harp I made for Kate. She likes hedgehogs. The Ricci family symbol is a hedgehog, and she likes hedgehogs. It's a hedge harp. You know, there's some like other harmonicas around here, like collectible ones, right? Like there's the one I got from my man Jerry Deal. You know, this is the famous trumpet call off the cover of the Paul Butterfield album, but much older than that. Beautiful, beautiful example. None of the tines are broken. Other harps signed Pat Ramsey harmonica from my man before he passed away. All on top of my cigar thing. Now here's the most important part, okay guys? I want to show you something. Maybe the most special harmonica that I have. So okay, here's the other thing really quick I want to talk to you about. So these are called hydrographic, the ones that have like the snakeskin print or the Art Deco kind of print on them from Tom, okay? These Tom Halchek ones. These will never chip, guys, okay? So I know that maybe they're not as classic as the, you know, the gold or the blue or the other colors, the gray that Tom makes. They might be a little busy for you, but they're smooth and they will never break and they will never rust. This is the most special harp. We'll save the best for last. This is it right here, okay? But these are not the covers that go with it. Okay, I'm gonna show you the ones that go with it. The ones that go with it are here. These are Falisco brass covers. I bought this harmonica off of eBay. This is the original comb it came with, handmade by Joe. And the reeds were special 20 reeds. You can tell by that indentation where the brace goes. And then these were the covers that were on it. Now the reason these are not on it is because you can see this, the holes here are drilled really, really close. And I actually can't get, Joe had filed one of the female nuts, had filed it just so he could fit it on there. And I got it back on once and I never could again. I need to send the whole thing back to Joe. It's so special to me. These have scripture on them and it has this beautiful bird. Ye who have ears to hear, let him hear. And there's the dove carrying the little peace offering. So that's like one of the most special harps I have, y'all. And this is the other harp that came in here with the Joe thing. Okay, it's got silver golden melody covers. You can see they need to be polished, right? That's the only problem with the silver is you're gonna have to polish it. All right, that's all my harps. Just take a quick run through some of the other stuff here. Here's a chord harmonica customized by Wally Peterman, the great chord player. Little pig nose that my friend left, a bag of cat food. There's one of the coolest amps ever. Blows any Kalamazoo out of the water in terms of personality. It's a early 60s Premier. That doesn't have any name. I found it in a puddle in the back of a club's basement, right? In the back of the basement in a puddle. And I plugged it in and it worked. You can see it's still got mold on it. And they gave it to me. They just gave it to me. I gave them $100 at the end of the day. 2 HG50s, one brand new, bought for me by Tom Halchek. This is the first HG50 ever made. Ever made, right here. It's model -1 because there was a 0 and a 1 sold. So if you have 0 and you think you have the first one, sorry, -1 right here. You can see on the back, Paul Butterfield Blues Band, Jason Ricci, designated stage right, from inducting Paul Butterfield in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Here's my pedal board. You've seen the videos on that, right? Very cool. Sorry about the lighting. Here's the travel pedal board. It's basically this, but without any of the fancy effects. Anti-feedback, distortion, compression, a clean boost, reverb, and sonic maximizer. That's it. There's a couple cool boards. Eddie Elgato Elgaria. Very cool. Have a drink. Alma painting. Right? This is where I stay, y'all. Cigars. Who dat? We dat. All that. Love y'all. Hope you enjoyed the harmonica tour. See you next time. Subscribe today. Click the subscribe button for hundreds of free harmonica lessons. If you like what I'm putting down and you'd like to support the cause, go the extra mile. Be sure to visit my Patreon page. Patreon patrons, thank you very much. You're making these lessons an absolute priority in my life, no matter how busy I get. A free lesson happens every Friday. For as low as $1 a month, that's 25 cents a lesson, you can become a Patreon patron. If you're doing a little better and you can donate more, that's great. Every time you become a Patreon patron, you're helping somebody else out there that doesn't have a credit card, that doesn't have $1 a month, to continue to get free harmonica instruction and much, much more. Remember, we got product reviews here on this channel. We do videos on addiction and bipolar disorder. We got blues stories. We got performance videos and everything right here on Jason Ricci's YouTube. Subscribe today. I'd like to thank Honer Harmonicas, and I'd like to thank Blue Moon Harmonicas, making custom parts for any harmonica that you might have at home. Blue Moon has got you. The Lone Wolf Blues Company, pedals, amplifiers, microphones, you name it, much more, right here out of Louisiana. The Lone Wolf Blues Company is bringing you the best in customer service for almost any kind of amplified blues harmonica needs that you may have. Speaking of amplifiers, Harp Gear amplifiers, check them out. The very best Harp Gear, right out of Ocala, Florida. I got a website, www.mooncat.org. Check me out on mooncat.org. I got tour dates happening all over the place. I'm going all over the country this year, playing tour dates with J.J. Appleton, with Damon Fowler, with J.P. Soares, with my own band, with Joe Crown, all kinds of people. www.mooncat.org. T-shirts, lesson information, all of that. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. We do this every single Friday, and then every now and then I throw you some more stuff right here at Jason Ricci's YouTube. A Mooncat, love and appreciate all y'all. Thank you.